Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me Jyoti Ketan and you're watching Arcandy. In this channel we discuss about the architecture. So I have started this series known as the Vastu Guide for House, and this is the episode 2 of this series, and today we'll discuss about the colors in Vastu. If you have not seen my previous video, that is the episode 1 of this series, please see that, and after that you can come here. You will understand more about the Vastu. So today we'll discuss about the colors, and different colors have different meanings. Colors play a vital role in Vastu and as well as in our life. So Vastu is a very important and a vague topic. So without further delay, let's get started with today's topic. So before entering into our today's video, I want to do a little recap about our episode 1. In episode 1, we discussed about the basics of Vastu. That is, we discussed about the different directions, the elements that can be used for the different directions, and what is the importance of the different directions and what it refers to, and what areas of the house can belong to those specific directions. So let's get started with the episode 2. The colors in Vastu is basically based on the birth date of a person and his or her planets and horoscopes. Every person have different perspective and choice of colors. Here I am just focusing the colors favorable according to Vastu, but it is completely okay if you want to replace the color according to your choice. We will here talk about colors in 4 basic points so that I can be very clear to you. So the first point, we will discuss about the personality type against colors. The point 2, we will discuss about the colors according to directions. In the point 3, we will discuss about the colors used in different areas and rooms of the house. In 4 point, we will discuss about the colors to avoid in the house. So the first point, that is personality type against colors, is our first point. Tells that every color has its own existence and radiates in its own quality. The 3 basic colors are red, blue, yellow, which we also called as primary color. So these colors generate other colors and form secondary and tertiary colors. All the other colors are formed from mixing these colors. Some of secondary colors are green, orange, purple. You might have heard about the color wheel that helps us to know about colors in detail. In this video, we are not going to discuss about it in detail. If you want to learn about it, please let me know so that I can make one for you. So further, let's continue from the point where we were. Let me tell you what color represents what personality type. So let's start with this red color. Red color is a color which gives a sensual, angry and assertive personality type. Pink color gives a calm, loving, easygoing. Orange color gives a warm, humorous, lazy. Yellow, bright, intelligent, fear of new. Green color gives a personality type of peaceful, generous, self-controlled. Turquoise color gives youthful, confident, focused. Blue, relaxed, faithful, wise. Purple, mystical, creative. Magenta, flexible, considerate, spiritual. Black, lonely, confident, clear thinking. White, pure, cold, insular. Grey, independent, self-analytical, dramatic. Gold, forceful, ambitious, dramatic. Silver, sensitive, understand, fickle. Brown, nurturing, satisfied, sedate. So let's move with our 2 point. The second point, that is the colors according to directions. So we have basically the 8 points, 8 directions, that is east, west, north, south, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So we will move with the east, that also refer as the air element. So the east direction is white and off-white, that represents the protection, focus, clarity, sharp precision, the mind and the new beginnings. The south direction refers to the red and pink shades of the colors, that basically represents the sexuality, passion, birth, transformation, change, intensity and imagination. It is the raw aspect of us, our creative force and our ability to shed our skins. It symbols the red candle, red ribbon, an object that represents fertility and life. The element is good come to when working with your creativity and through sexual issues or wanting a great transformation and change. In the west, we discuss about the water element. So the west direction is blue and its shades, that represents the heart at its core, emotions, intuition, spirituality, subconscious, Symbols are water bowl, chalices, sail, and symbols of the heart and spirituality. This element is good to come to when working on issues of the heart or wanting to expand your intuition and perception. North is for the earth element, so the north direction is deep greens and its shades and represent knowledge, strength and wisdom of the elders, law and personal grounding. Symbol includes stone, crystal, salt and earth and symbols of the elders, gods and goddesses. This element is good to come to when needing grounding in your path and seeking the earth's quiet yet solid wisdom. The northeast defines the light yellow, green and tones of green and blue shades. The southwest defines the tones of brown and green shades, tones of pink. Southeast as silver and its shades white and off-white. Northwest white and off-white. So let's move with our third point, that is the colors used in different areas in the room of the house. So the different area of house and rooms define the mood of a person, as colors are directly related to our mood and emotions. So moving with master bedroom, ideally the master bedroom should be in a southwest direction and hence should be painted with the blue color. Guest room or drawing room. So the placement of these rooms I will discuss in another video. So today we will only discuss the colors that are used. So in guest room or drawing room you can use the colors that are white. Kids room we can use for the kids which are grown up and go out for study purposes, and this kids room can be painted with the white colors. Kitchen, the kitchen can be ideally for the colors like painted with orange or red color. Bathroom we can use some of the white colors. Hall, they can be painted with yellow or white. Home exterior color can be your own preference and the user's preference based on the owners, and home exterior colors can be yellowish white or off white or light mauve or orange color that can suit people of all races and all horoscopes. The puja rooms can be used as the yellow, as it provides the harness the maximum sunlight and it's a suitable color for this part of our home. The main door or entrance should not be of dark colors, and we have to avoid the dark colors in our main door and entrance. They can be the color of such as white, silver or wood colors. Soft colors can be used in the main door entrance gate, as it should always open in a clockwise direction and should open inwards. The study room can have light green, blue, cream and white colors. Light colors make the room look big. Balcony veranda can be used, as it is preferred to use calm colors like blue, cream and light tones of pink and green for the balcony. This is the space where the occupants connect with the outer world. Hence the dark colors should be avoided in these types of area. Garage. The garage can be used as in northwest side, and ideal colors for this can be white, yellow, blue or any other light shade. Let's move with our fourth point, that is wall colors to avoid in the house. So the colors that should be avoidable in our house, it is dark colors, as dark shades like red, brown, grey and black may not suit to everyone, as they represent some of the fiery planets like Rahu, Shani, Mars and Sun. Light shades are always good. Red, deep yellow and black should be avoided. Generally these colors have high intensity and it may disturb the energy pattern inside the house. Avoid dark colors, as it will add gloominess to the space. So this much is for today's video about the colors. I hope I have covered all the points in this topic. If I have missed any one, please write down below so that I can know and I can research on it more and I can make you understandable more. So I hope guys I have made you understandable in a proper way. I have tried my best here to simplify things in a very simple way, and if there is any confusion arises, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can write down below. I will try my best to answer all your questions, and if I'm not able to, because everyone is not perfect, and it will be a great experience for me as well to know some new things. And thank you guys for watching, and please keep supporting so that I can bring more interesting content like this for my channel and for you guys as well. So thanks for watching once again, and this much for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. This is me Jyoti Ketan signing off. Bye bye.